Amy White and Tom Lewis, weeknights at 5, 6, and 10, only on News 13. Live with the news where you live, this is News 13 This Morning.
Ahead of the upcoming legislative session, Bay County residents had the chance to voice concerns they want addressed to the state delegation. Hear what issue is taking center stage.
Plus, Jenks Avenue had to be temporarily closed following an oil spill. Find out what caused it and if it's going to have a long-term effect on the environment.
And after being hit with delays, phase 1 of the Bay County Courthouse construction project nearly finished. We'll tell you when the parking lot is expected to open.
Now, your first forecast, sponsored by Bush. Better air, pure and simple.
Hey, good morning, everyone, and happy Tuesday to you. We're off to a pretty quiet start this morning, taking a live look through downtown Panama City. Off to the northwest, we can see a clear sky, barely any cloud cover out there this morning. That, however, does mean it is cooler than yesterday morning, as temperatures are now sitting in the middle 40s. We're at 44 degrees, a clear sky, and the dew point sitting around 40 as well, indicating a little bit of moisture out there, but overall not too bad to kick off this Tuesday morning. With temperatures through most of northwest Florida now in the low to middle 40s, a little bit warmer down south in through Apalachicola, where it's currently 48 degrees, but just about all of us will be warming through the day today. In fact, temperatures are expected to continue to trend upwards. By lunchtime, we'll be in the low 60s, and this afternoon's highs will be slightly warmer than yesterday, but cooler compared to tomorrow.
You know it's chilly when Chris Marchand is wearing the jacket.
Oh, was he this morning?
He was. I saw you wearing the jacket.
It was 1 degree under the threshold.
Oh, the threshold, yeah. Yes, the Marchand meter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it is a little chilly out there, so bundle up. But this afternoon will be comfortable, so you'll be able to take that jacket off, maybe an extra layer, take it off. It'll be a pretty nice day ahead.
Alrighty, love to hear it. Thanks so much, Kristen, and thank you for waking up with us on this Tuesday. I'm Kelsey Peck.
Yeah, and I'm Chris Marchand. Let's get straight to your headlines.
Ahead of the upcoming 2023 legislative session, residents in Bay County had the opportunity to bring their concerns to State Senator Jay Trumbull and State Representative Griff Griffiths.
Yeah, some of the main topics discussed included skyrocketing utility bills and a property insurance crisis. But a more contentious topic took center stage. One of the hot issues from last year looks like it will be back again this spring, the controversial parental rights bill.
This is News 13 This Morning with Kelsey Peck, Chris Marchand, and 13 First Alert meteorologist Kristen Kennedy.
Well, time now to see what's happening on your Tuesday. There will be a Walton County Commission meeting at 4 o'clock this afternoon at the Phoenix Springs boardroom. Commissioners will discuss the possible expansion of turn lanes on Highway 98 for Elmwood Coast Middle School. They'll also discuss the installation of future artificial reefs and the possible creation of a new fleet maintenance facility. Plus, at 6 o'clock tonight, there will be a community meeting at the Glenwood Community Center. The purpose of this meeting is to gather input for the future use of the facility. They'll discuss options for the center and how it can better serve the community through recreational programs, events, and more.
This News 13 update is sponsored by Campbell Orthodontics.
Hey, good morning, everyone, and happy Tuesday to you. We're off to a pretty quiet start so far this morning, but a bit of a cold one as temperatures continue to stay mainly in the upper 30s and low 40s. Now, we did have some cloud cover earlier to start the day, but most of those clouds have since pushed down towards the southeast, revealing a mostly sunny sky at this time, and lots of sunshine is in the forecast through the day today, which will result in our temperatures trending upwards. In fact, we are looking for highs to reach the middle and upper 60s with really nothing but sunshine in store, topping out right around 67 to 68 degrees with the wind generally out of the southwest at around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Certainly a chilly start to the day, but thankfully nicer conditions are in store throughout those afternoon hours. Then overnight tonight through tomorrow morning, be prepared. Inland will likely be colder than the coastal areas due to a lack of cloud cover. Increasing cloud cover is expected along our coastline first tomorrow with high pressure shifting over the Gulf of Mexico. That's going to work in a bit more moisture in the form of cloud cover, as well as perhaps a stray shower or storm on Wednesday. Better rain chances, however, are expected Thursday with the arrival of our next cold front. And to see how that front's going to impact your temperature forecast, head over to mypanhandle.com.
All right, thanks a lot, Kristen. Well, construction on a public parking lot at the Bay County Courthouse is almost complete. The parking spaces were supposed to be open to the public by this month, but after utility delays, county officials said the lot will open in February. Officials said this is just the first phase of the three-pronged project. Workers also plan to build more courtrooms and create a new courthouse entrance. The entire project is expected to be complete in about a year and a half. Well, the old Mariana Middle School has been transformed into a rehab facility for men. The Chrome Retreat is a Louisiana-based program that will help men recover from drug addiction, mental illness, homelessness, and abuse. The faith-based program will not only provide housing and food, but education and mentorship. Officials said the program has a 90% success rate. The program is free of charge. The Chrome Retreat is located at 4144 South Street. They'll begin a soft opening for the retreat on January the 7th.
Live with the news where you live, this is News 13 Midday.
Jinx Avenue had to be temporarily closed following an oil spill on the Panama City roadway. Find out what caused it and if it's going to have a long-term effect on the environment. Plus, ahead of the upcoming legislative session, Bay County residents had the chance to voice concerns they want addressed to the state delegation. Hear what issue is taking center stage. And after being hit with delays, phase 1 of the Bay County Courthouse construction project is nearly finished. We'll tell you when the parking lot is expected to open.
Now, your first forecast, sponsored by Bush. Better air, pure and simple.
Hey there, everyone, and happy Tuesday to you. It is a beautiful one across Northwest Florida as we take a live look from downtown Panama City to the west over St. Andrew Bay, looking towards Panama City Beach. You can see not a single cloud in the sky right now. Those bays relatively calm, just a light chop, and temperatures themselves thankfully out of the 30s and 40s from earlier this morning, and now sitting for the most part into those low 60s with lots of sunshine and store dew points remaining in the low 40s as well, indicating relatively dry air across Northwest Florida, but we'll be seeing a little bit more of an increase in moisture throughout the next 24 hours as our winds shift. That's also going to work in some warmer air, but for now it's feeling pretty cool and comfortable. Upper 50s, low 60s on the map. Temperatures are expected to continue to climb through the day today, topping out mainly in those middle to upper 60s, but 70s are in store later this week.
Great to have you with us for News 13 Midday. I'm Kelsey Peck. Chris Marchand has the afternoon off. We get straight to your headlines. Panama City officials are continuing to assess damages after one of their garbage trucks spilled 60 gallons of hydraulic fluid on Jinx Avenue. The truck blew a hydraulic line, leaving a streak of fluid in the northbound lane. It ran from 11th Street just past Airport Road for about 2 miles. Police shut down the roadway while cleanup crews used absorbent material to soak it up. The roadway reopened around 5 o'clock yesterday evening. The garbage truck is one of the city's newer vehicles in the city's fleet. Officials say they don't think the lack of maintenance caused the leak.
This is News 13 Midday with Kelsey Peck, Chris Marchand, and 13 First Alert meteorologist Kristen Kennedy.
The Food and Drug Administration has just approved a new drug created to slow the effects of Alzheimer's disease in early diagnosis stages. The drug is called Leqembi, and it was created by a Japanese pharmaceutical company. Trial results from the drug shows it slowed the rate of cognitive decline by 27% over 18 months.
The man police described as a transient was in court today, charged with 1 count of murder. You get the latest details on the case and find out what he's now facing.
Bay County workers are close to finishing the first phase of a 3-part project. We'll tell you when the parking lot of the courthouse will be open.
A New Orleans-based faith organization is bringing a new rehab facility for men to Mariana. We'll tell you how the program will help men transition back into society.
Live with the news where you live. This is News 13 at 6.
The man charged with shooting and killing another man Friday night was in court today for a bond hearing.
Authorities captured 24-year-old Charles Calk Jr. early Saturday morning at a home in Callaway about 3 hours after he allegedly shot 42-year-old Timothy Kilgore in the chest. Shooting happened about 11 o'clock Friday night near West 13th Street and Mulberry Avenue. Panama City police believe 25-year-old James Alexander Holland picked up Calk at the Harrison Avenue area right after the shooting and drove him to Callaway.
This is News 13 at 6. With Amy Hoyt, Sam Granville with sports, Chief Meteorologist Ross Whitley, and Tom Lewis.
Police shut down portions of Jenks Avenue today because of an oil spill. They say a Panama City garbage truck blew a hydraulics line around 10:30 this morning. The spilling left a 2-mile trail of hydraulic fluid on the northbound lane of Jenks Avenue from 11th Street all the way to just north of Airport Road. Officials say the priority was getting the spill cleaned up as soon as possible.
Bay County State delegation met with citizens tonight to hear their requests. We'll tell you what concerns they plan to bring back to the State House.
Also, a murder suspect will remain behind bars for now. You'll find out what he's accused of doing and what happened when he appeared in court today.
And a Panama City garbage truck was responsible for shutting down Jenks Avenue this morning. You'll find out what happened and if it's going to have a long-term effect on the environment.
Live with the news where you live, this is News 13 at 10.
When the legislature convenes in March, Bay County will have a new state senator and a new state representative. Jay Trumbull moved up to the Senate chamber this year after 8 years on the House.
Griff Griffiths replaces Trumbull, and both will have full plates. News 13's Jake Holter joins us live in our studios tonight. And Jake, both men held a public meeting this evening. What are their priorities?
Well, they have several, but one of the hot issues from last year looks like it'll be back again this spring, the controversial parental rights bill.
This is News 13 at 10. With Amy Hoyt, Sam Granville with sports, Chief Meteorologist Ross Whitley, and Tom Lewis.
Yesterday's protests in Brazil are being compared to the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol. Driven by conspiracy theory, supporters of Jair Bolsonaro smashed windows, sifting through the desks of lawmakers and trashed the highest offices in the land.